March Madness is officially upon us. I know it's just 3 bottom seed ACC games today, but let's get it popping and make some picks.
Welcome to the source. Hey, get the source. The source. The source. Hey, get the source.
First game up, Pittsburgh versus Miami. Winner of this game plays 5 seed Clemson. This line opened up Pittsburgh laying 3 points, and although the early bets were even, early sharp money was in on the Pittsburgh Panthers. The rest of the morning, nothing really changes. At 11 a.m., still 80% of the money on Pittsburgh. The consensus line did move because a lot of the books bumped this line up from 3 to Pittsburgh minus 3.5. I'm rocking with the Panthers here. I'm siding with the public. Miami's injuries are just too much for me, and if there's one game where Pittsburgh's going to turn up and look like that elite defense they were earlier in the season, it's this one. It's right now to the ACC tournament. It's their last chance. So give me Pittsburgh. I'll lay the 3.5 points. Let's lock it in for 1 unit. If anything changes, I will tweet it out and put it on my Instagram story. Next game. Next game up, Duke versus Boston College. The winner of this game plays Louisville. And this line opened Duke laying 12.5 points. Now, actually, the early bets came in favoring Boston College. Money was the complete opposite, though. As of 6 a.m., 75% of the money in on Duke. And just like the first game, we really haven't seen many changes in the money. As of 11 a.m., it's still 74% of the money on Duke. A lot of books did bump this line up from 12.5 to 13. I actually saw a couple books that had 13.5. So the line is moving. Money is staying pretty consistent. Sharps seem to like Duke here. I really don't like this one, but I'm going to fade the public and take Boston College getting the points here. Boston College has played in some close games, and I'm betting they at least keep it within 13. Again, I don't love this. Give me Boston College plus 13. Let's lock it in for 1 unit again. If anything changes, I will tweet it out and put it on my Instagram story. Next game. All right, tonight's ACC game, we got Notre Dame versus Wake Forest. This line opened Notre Dame laying 8 points. Early bets slightly favoring the Irish, early money all over the Irish. The rest of the morning, even more Notre Dame money would come in. At 11 a.m., I saw it as high as 83% of the money on Notre Dame. The consensus line is still 8, but I did see a few books bump it up to 8.5, but not enough to move the consensus line. So for the most part, we're still looking at Notre Dame minus 8. I hate that I'm siding with the public in 2 out of these 3, but I have to play the Irish here. It's been almost a whole month since Wake Forest played in a single-digit game. They've been getting completely dusted every single game. Notre Dame should beat them by at least 13 or 14 points. Give me Notre Dame, lay the 8 or 8.5 if that's what you have. Let's lock this in for 2 units. If anything changes, I will tweet it out and put it on my Instagram story. Something to keep in mind right now, we're not trying to win 10 grand in the first day or the first week. We got a long month. We got the tournaments. We have NBA coming back tomorrow. A ton of basketball in the next 3 weeks. So let's bet smart, bet conservative. I'm gonna make it my personal goal that I finish this month up 25 units. That's 1 unit per day. So if you really think about it, there's no need to go crazy. Let's play these smart. We're looking for jabs, not a knockout punch here. Again, I really don't recommend you put parlays down, but for those of you that like parlays, you can put this one down if you want. Boston College plus 11.5, Notre Dame minus 11.5. The total odds for that comes out to be, one second, plus 435. So if you tease those 2 lines, both to 11.5, and play that parlay, I mean, I'm not gonna do it, but that's for those who want that. So like I said, let's play smart today. Let's have a great month. It's gonna be awesome. I'll talk to you all on Twitter.